Wow, the NBA had a wild morning today. We have a head coach getting arrested, Chauncey Billups of the Portland Trail Blazers, and a current NBA player, Terry Rozier, who has been under investigation for almost a year now. A former NBA player, Damon Jones, is also being looked into for information tied to LeBron James missing a game back in 2023. That is why the Lakers are now being linked to this case, along with a ton of drama involving illegal betting on NBA games, gambling probes both tied to the league and outside of it, like Chauncey Billups doing some secret poker gambling, apparently. And there is a lot of new information coming out that nobody really saw coming. I mean, people already assumed that Rozier might end up removed from the NBA and officially caught for betting. That one seemed pretty obvious. And he honestly looked extremely guilty. Maybe even Malik Beasley, another guy being looked at, but did not get arrested or be found guilty yet, but is still being investigated right now. But I don't think anybody expected Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, or Damon Jones, a former NBA player, close friend of LeBron, and someone who had a small connection to the Lakers back in 2023, apparently having restricted access to their team and private team info, which he clearly used in an illegal way and is now getting punished for. There are a lot of consequences here that trace back several years. So we're going to talk about it, explain why the Lakers are actually linked to this, and try to break things down. And first, starting with why the Lakers got pulled in at all. No, the Lakers themselves or anyone officially tied to them, not a player, not a coach, not their front office was doing any illegal betting, but they were a team that was bet on using illegal insider information, likely through the Damon Jones connection, or maybe Damon Jones, not Damon Jones if people are mixing it up, and possibly even with Malik Beasley, nobody really knows yet. But the Lakers were a team that people bet on using illegal insider information, quote unquote. And here is a statement from the FBI explaining why the Lakers, Toronto Raptors, Charlotte Hornets, and Portland Trail Blazers are the franchises being linked in this investigation, and why they are the teams being mentioned as part of the illegal.
Mostly in the form of prop bets on individual player performance. The bets were placed through online sports books and also in person at casinos. The defendants relied on a network of straw bettors to place the maximum amount of bets to increase their potential profits. Most of these bets succeeded, and the intended losses were in the millions of dollars. The defendants then laundered their illegal winnings in various ways: peer-to-peer platforms, bank wires, and simple cash exchanges. The indictment details specific examples where the defendants profited from illegal gambling and illegal betting on various NBA games about the performance of players on, among other things, the Charlotte Hornets, the Portland Trail Blazers, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Toronto Rangers. Each defendant in the NBA basketball gambling case has been charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering.
And the fraud is mind-boggling. It's not hundreds of dollars. It's not thousands of dollars. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. It's not even millions of dollars. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud and theft and robbery across a multi-year investigation.
Again, no, the Lakers themselves are not being investigated. They were not the ones doing the illegal betting, but someone connected to them or someone who had access to their team information may have passed that insider info to either Damon Jones or maybe another player or person who has not yet been named or arrested, and that is why they were a team that got bet on here. And based on the reports, former NBA player and former LeBron James teammate Damon Jones is the one who allegedly told others to bet on a Lakers versus Milwaukee Bucks game after learning that LeBron would sit out due to ankle soreness in 2023. He used private information to find out LeBron would be out before it was made public, and likely before the betting lines changed, which means better odds and more profit from the bet. That is basically why the Lakers are named in the case and pulled into it by the FBI. Again, they did not make the bets themselves or get directly investigated, but they were a team that was bet on using insider information, probably through Damon Jones, but maybe also others or players that have not been named yet, too. So no, LeBron is not being investigated. He is only the player whose status was used for betting, but he was not the one placing bets, and he was not the one leaking the information, at least not from anything we know right now. But Damon Jones was apparently using his connection to LeBron, whether as a friend, former teammate, or someone tied to someone in the Lakers organization, to find out early that LeBron would sit out of that 2023 game against Milwaukee, and then use that information to place bets in his favor, while also telling others to place the same bets so they could all profit before the odds changed. And he very likely did make money from it. If you look back at that Bucks versus Lakers game in 2023, the Bucks ended up winning 115-106, a game in which that LeBron did not play in, and that is the information Damon Jones or whoever else placed the bets likely used to take the Bucks to win. They may have also placed prop bets on other Lakers players to score more or have higher stats because they knew LeBron was out before it was made public, and before the betting lines adjusted. That is likely the insider info they used to profit illegally. And if you are a Lakers fan, the only possible concern is who gave Damon Jones that info. Was it someone on the medical staff who leaked that LeBron would be out, since they would be the first to know his status? Or was it someone close to LeBron, like someone in his camp, who passed along the update? No, I am not saying that LeBron did it. I don't believe that at all. But it could have been someone in his agency or someone around him. Did they give Damon Jones the information? Or who exactly passed it to him, since he clearly didn't learn it on his own? At least that's what it seems like. But again, to repeat this for anyone confused or being misled online, no, the Lakers are not being punished. They are not directly involved in this case. They are only mentioned because illegal bets were made on their games, using illegal information about a player on their roster, that player being LeBron. Again, no, they are not in trouble. No, LeBron is not in trouble. They are not officially linked to the crime. They are simply connected because they were the team people bet on using insider information. However, there are real punishments happening that are not connected to the Lakers at all. 2 people in the NBA have already been arrested for illegal betting online. One of them is head coach Chauncey Billups, who actually wasn't betting on NBA games, but was charged for running an illegal poker operation tied to the mafia. So whatever he has been doing off the court has clearly not been legal, and now the law has finally caught up to him. He has been arrested and will basically never be the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers again after today. And not only him, but Terry Rozier was also arrested. This is connected to a March 2023 game when he was playing for Charlotte, where there was a sudden spike in bets on his under, and he only played 9 minutes before leaving with an injury, which likely lined up with people betting his under, meaning he likely gave out the insider info that he would not be playing or would barely play, so people could bet on him using that secret information illegally. So that is 2 people already arrested. And along with that, Damon Jones has been arrested for using insider information about LeBron not playing, which shows the scandal has been going on for a couple of years now. And it is finally catching up with these 3, Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones. And this might only be the start of it. Reports say Malik Beasley is still under investigation, and there may be more players or people connected to the NBA who have not yet been named. So this is very likely not the end. And I honestly hate seeing all of this, but let me be clear, I do not condone any of it, and I don't think what they did is okay at all, but I also think the NBA is partly to blame. They have pushed gambling nonstop, basically making it one of the main ads tied to the league, on every team on the court, during every broadcast, and in almost every nationally televised game. They have normalized betting so much that it is not surprising players got involved, head coaches got involved, and even former players still connected to the league got involved. Sadly, it is not shocking, but those are just my thoughts. I'd honestly like to hear yours. Do you feel the same way, or see it differently? What do you think about the arrests involving Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones? How do you feel about the Lakers being mentioned as a team people bet on illegally using insider info? How do you feel about the current state of the NBA with all these gambling investigations and the coaches and players tied to it? And how do you feel about how normal the NBA has made betting look over the last few years? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a like, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great day or night.